George Washington, the father of the United States, wasn't born into a life of privilege and power. In fact, his path to becoming a leader was far from predictable. Born in 1732 on a modest plantation in rural Virginia, young George inherited a comparatively small piece of land after his father's death when he was just 11 years old. This event, while tragic, set into motion a series of experiences that would mold him into the remarkable figure we remember today. While history remembers him as a general and statesman, few realize that Washington's early years were marked by the challenges of managing a plantation and navigating the social complexities of colonial Virginia. This period, often overlooked, provides crucial insights into his character and ambitions. It's in these formative years that we see the seeds of leadership being sown. Understanding the influences that shaped Washington before the Revolution is essential to grasping the essence of his leadership during those tumultuous times. His early experiences, far from being mere footnotes in his biography, were the crucible in which his character was forged. How did a young man with limited formal education and a modest inheritance rise to become the leader of a fledgling nation? This is the story of George Washington before the powdered wigs and presidential portraits. A story of ambition, resilience, and the unwavering belief in a cause greater than himself. Growing up on the edge of the Virginia frontier, Washington developed a strong work ethic and a deep connection to the land. He learned the practical skills of surveying, farming, and managing people skills that would prove invaluable in the years to come. His formal education was limited, but he was a voracious reader and a keen observer of human nature. Washington's early forays into leadership came through his involvement in the militia. The colony of Virginia, like other British colonies, relied heavily on citizen soldiers for defense against Native American tribes and potential European threats. He quickly rose through the ranks, demonstrating natural leadership qualities and a cool head under pressure. During these early military campaigns, Washington faced numerous setbacks and challenges. His experiences in the French and Indian War in particular tested his mettle and exposed him to the harsh realities of warfare. These experiences, while difficult, were crucial in shaping his strategic thinking and his understanding of military tactics. As Washington matured, he yearned for greater responsibility and recognition. He was ambitious, but his ambition was always tempered by a deep sense of duty and a commitment to serving the interests of Virginia and, later, the American colonies. At the age of 16, Washington embarked on a career as a land surveyor. This profession took him deep into the untamed wilderness of Virginia and present-day West Virginia, where he honed his skills in observation, map-making, and negotiation with Native American tribes. The work was demanding and often dangerous, requiring him to navigate dense forests, treacherous rivers, and unpredictable weather conditions. Washington's experiences as a surveyor had a profound impact on his character. The solitude of the wilderness fostered in him a sense of self-reliance and resourcefulness. He learned to adapt to changing circumstances, overcome obstacles, and persevere in the face of adversity. More than just technical skills, surveying taught Washington the importance of meticulous planning, attention to detail, and the ability to make quick decisions based on limited information. These qualities would serve him well in his later roles as a military commander and a statesman. The years he spent surveying the wilderness also gave Washington a deep appreciation for the vastness and potential of the American frontier. He witnessed firsthand the fertile lands and abundant resources that lay beyond the Appalachian Mountains, fueling his belief in the destiny of the American colonies. The French and Indian War, a pivotal conflict in North America, would prove to be a defining period in Washington's life. As a young officer in the Virginia militia, he was thrust into the heart of the fighting, experiencing both victory and defeat. His courage under fire and his unwavering determination earned him the respect of his men and the admiration of his superiors. One of Washington's most harrowing experiences during the war was his involvement in the disastrous Braddock expedition of 1755. Tasked with assisting General Edward Braddock in capturing Fort Duquesne from the French, Washington witnessed firsthand the devastating consequences of poor planning and underestimating the enemy. Despite the expedition's failure and the death of General Braddock, Washington's actions during the retreat demonstrated his bravery and his ability to maintain order in the face of chaos. He rallied the surviving troops, organized a fighting retreat, and personally led charges against the pursuing French and Native American forces. The lessons Washington learned during the French and Indian War would stay with him for the rest of his life. He gained a profound understanding of the importance of logistics, intelligence gathering, and adapting to the enemy's tactics. Perhaps most importantly, he learned the value of leadership by example and the unwavering commitment required to achieve victory. As the smoke cleared from the battlefields of the French and Indian War, George Washington returned to Virginia with a new perspective. This experience not only boosted his reputation but also solidified his belief in the importance of unity among the colonies. It was this perspective that would later play a crucial role as tensions with Britain escalated and the call for independence grew louder. Washington's time in the Virginia militia had shown him the strength that could be harnessed when disparate groups worked together. This realization planted the seeds of unity that would grow into a fervent support for a united colonial front against British rule. Washington began to see the colonies not as separate entities, but as a collective force capable of achieving great things. As the colonies teetered on the brink of revolution, Washington's experiences during the war turned him into a key figure in the fight for American freedom. His first-hand knowledge of British military tactics, his leadership under pressure, and his vision for a unified colonial effort made him an indispensable asset to the burgeoning independence movement. So, to wrap it all up, George Washington's evolution from a colonial landowner to a military leader, and ultimately the first president of the United States, is a testament to how early experiences shape a person's destiny. His diverse background, military challenges, and personal trials all played vital roles in molding him into the leader we celebrate today. Isn't it fascinating to see how his early life laid the foundation for his future? Now that you've learned a bit about Washington's life before the presidency, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite fact about him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to the 5-Minute History channel, like the video, and share it with your friends. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more interesting history videos. Be sure to check out our other videos on American history for more amazing stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.